Took the FXR out today. Nelson's ghost town. Nelson, Nevada. The old mine. Let's go take a look around. I can tell you about it a little bit. It's one of the biggest mining booms in the history of Nevada for gold and silver. They were out here bustling back in the late 1800s. They're kind of mid 1800s, I think. And you know, they would, the river, everything, they bring the food and supplies up on the Colorado River via boat, obviously, back then. And then I don't know how the heck they got it up the hill. 45 minutes outside of Las Vegas, maybe a little less than that. Pretty awesome. An old abandoned mining camp initially. Across the street over there, that mine right there was the richest gold mine in the state of Nevada. There's a lot of interesting history to that. But this place was abandoned in 1994. A family bought it. They still live out here. They do mine tours, and you can buy stuff inside that building right back there. Cool kind of Wild West trinkets and whatnot. Super cool people. They don't mind people walking around. They just ask that you don't mess with rattlesnakes or the cactuses. Jumping cholla can get you, which it does. People don't seem to listen, so they'll go grab cactus, and that ends up being a problem. A lot of old cool stuff out here. Old chapel. Old cars. Gas station, service station. Basically everything to have this mining camp fully functional back in the day. So a jumping cholla cactus, you don't touch them. They're barbed, they stick in you. Gives you a nice trip to the hospital if you do. People get warned that, and there's still a book inside of photos of people getting cactuses stuck in them and whatnot, because people, cars don't really listen that well. But this was the old mining camp, Nelson, Nevada. Nelson Ghost Town, technically what they call it nowadays. Pretty amazing place. Like I say, this is real close to outside Vegas, only about 35-45 minutes out past Boulder City. Eldorado Canyon. A lot of super cool stuff to explore out here and look around at. Like I say, the people that own it, they're really nice. They're fine with people coming out and looking around. A lot of music videos have been shot out here. Movies have been made out here. Shania Twain did a music video out here. I believe Beyonce did. I know Jay Leno did an episode of one of his little car things on TV out here. So a lot of stuff been filmed out here. That Nicolas Cage movie 100 Miles to Graceland was filmed out here. In fact, there's a lot of remnants I'll show you in a second. Old planes and things that the people left here after they shot and filmed. This is pretty cool. This is one of my favorite hood ornaments or car emblems. It's pretty awesome to me. Pretty amazing place though. I love it out here. Out there, the Colorado River runs down there. Hoover Dam's up that way. Colorado River's right there. All those mountains down that you kind of see on the other side over there, the farthest mountains you see, but they're still kind of close. That's all Arizona, and we're on the Nevada side. That's the gold mine. Some outbuildings. The road to get down to it. Nelson Ghost Town, Nevada. Like I say, that was the richest gold mine in Nevada right there. They still do mine tours from the 1800s. Go down quite a few stories underground. In there, old cars, new cars. That's actually Joe Beck right there, one of the owners. And no old ghost town is complete without a jail. This is where the hooligans, miscreants, and barroom brawlers would go. Right into this little holding cell. Looking like a little San Quentin holding cell. You can ask my boy Shane about that sometime. But yep, that was the jail. And we're out here in the ghost town. Midweek, there's still a lot of people out here walking around. Seems to be getting kind of popular, maybe because the weather cooled down a bit. Like I say, there's been a lot of movies shot out here. 1,000 Miles or 100 Miles of Graceland, whatever, the one with Nicolas Cage. And so when they came out here, they blew up some buildings on purpose for the movie, caught them on fire, and they left some of this airplane stuff. So, as you can see over here, these planes are from the movie. They left them there. It's kind of cool. And so now there's old planes just posted up. Looks like a chipmunk's running by one over there. So it's from the Graceland movie. Kind of looking back at the ghost town, pretty much the last building. If you go down to the river, that's where the Nelson cliff jumps are. So in the summer you can jump into the river. It's kind of cool. Down there right on some cliffs. It's a couple miles down the road, windy road down there. Then here to the ghost town, then wind back out of the canyon here, Eldorado Canyon, back basically down towards Las Vegas via Boulder City, more or less. A lot of cool stuff out here. No old ghost town is complete without a ATC Honda 3-wheeler with a saddle on it. Just took a pause from filming to talk to Joe Beck over there while he was washing that truck. Super cool guys, man. Super nice family. They get some vandalism and drama out here. Kids and just, you know, trouble, little bullshit trouble. And so they get a little bit frustrated, and they got new signs up saying, you know, basically stay off things. Don't come out here at night. You know, check in every time you get here. You want to go check in at that little country store building. That's their main building. So if you come out, don't just come out and walk around. Go in there and check in first. Give them a couple bucks. Hear what they got to say. And do it like that, just to be respectful. And plus, it's their property, it's their rules. So, hey, the miles don't matter. About to jump back on the FXR and hit Vegas. Go home for the day. Nelson Ghost Town. Yep, Eldorado Canyon. This was one of the biggest mining booms in the history of Nevada for gold and silver. They were out here bustling back in the late 1800s, the kind of mid 1800s, I think. And you know, they would, the river, everything, they bring the food and supplies up on the Colorado River via boat, obviously, back then. And then I don't know how the heck they got it up the hill, because it's still a couple miles up a pretty steep hill just to get stuff back up the hill. But anyways, yeah, it was known for its debauchery, gunfights, shootings. It was known for the 3 mines, but there's known for a lot of notorious feuds and gunfighting out here. So yeah, pretty awesome place. A lot of rich history out here, right outside Vegas. But like I say, be respectful if you come out here. You know, you're visiting private property, and they're real cool about it. But you know, there's been a lot of vandalism and just problems with kids, and you know, people trying to steal things and do things they shouldn't do on people's property, which kind of sucks because, you know, we're out here in the cuts, out here in the desert. All right.